Hello and welcome to Musings by Amit. You are watching Being an Entrepreneur. In this exclusive series for entrepreneurs, I share business ideas, business insights, business tools, and business tactics just for entrepreneurs like you. Our topic of discussion today is starting a business. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur or you are thinking of becoming one, I feel you will find something that you can take from here and apply to your business. Do you know how many people want to become an entrepreneur today? Well, as per one study, more than 50% of people have an aspiration to become an entrepreneur. But they are stuck because of the fear. They have doubts about themselves. They have this question in their mind: do I have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Am I qualified to start a business and be successful? Well, if you are someone with these doubts, or if you don't have answers to your uncomfortable questions, then stop worrying and watch this video to the end. Because I firmly believe that if you have the desire to become an entrepreneur and if you have the initiative to start a business, then no one can stop you. You can become an entrepreneur today. You can immediately start a business. And the best part is that you are watching this exclusive series, Being an Entrepreneur. So it is very likely that you have both the desire and the initiative to become an entrepreneur. It takes more than money to build a profitable business. It requires a unique set of ideas, insights, tools, and tactics. And in this series, Being an Entrepreneur, you will discover how to develop these ideas and use the insights, tools, and tactics to build a successful business out of it. This show is divided into four segments. The first segment is business idea. In this segment, we are going to pick one topic and explore the idea further. The second segment is business insights. Here we will discuss about the various insights about the topic of our choice. The third segment is business tools, and in this segment we will look at the tools that can help us in execution of our idea. And finally, in the fourth segment, business tactics, we will discuss some tactics that will help us to implement our idea as soon as possible. So watch this video to the end, because in this video we are going to discuss the topic starting a business in as much detail as possible. If you are watching this series Being an Entrepreneur for the first time, then like this video so that this can reach more and more entrepreneurs like you. You know, we are building a community of entrepreneurs on this channel, and I need your help to spread this message. You can help me by watching this video to the end and smashing the like button and sharing this video with your friends who also want to become entrepreneurs. So smash the like button now if you have not done it so far, and at the end of this video share this video with your friends so that we can grow the community at a very fast pace. Also, subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon so that I can send you updates as soon as they are released. So, subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon. With all the formalities out of the way, let us begin our first segment, business idea. Today's topic is starting a business, and we are going to explore the idea of starting a business. So, this idea of starting a business is for all those entrepreneurs, or should I say, entrepreneurs, who want to start a business but are skeptical whether they will find any success in starting their own business. So, I wanted to find some inspiration for you to dispel all your doubts you have about this in your mind. And who better than the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, to give us that inspiration? You know, Warren Buffett in his biography mentioned a book called 1000 Ways to Make $1,000. According to him, this book shaped his business acumen at a very early age. This book was published in 1936, 38 years before I was born. Do you think the name of the book is interesting? 1000 Ways to Make $1,000? I also think so. Now, I love reading business books, and the name of the book got me curious. So I decided to check this book. I wanted to see if there are any ideas or concepts that still hold today, anything that can inspire us, motivate us to start a business. Let me tell you that I was not disappointed at all. Right on the page 12 of this book, I found our inspiration. This paragraph is perfect to inspire you and motivate you to start your own business. And I'm going to directly read from the book. So it goes like this. So, if you have the urge to go into a business or to lay the foundation for future business by capitalizing your spare time, delay no longer. If you wait for conditions, conditions may leave you in a lurch. Determine upon some plan of action that will enable you to render a needed service to your community. Put a whole heart and soul into rendering that service. Face the disappointments that go with starting a business resolutely and courageously. Cultivate courtesy and consideration of others. Work as you have never worked before and you will succeed. But remember, you cannot possibly succeed until you start, nor can you succeed unless you serve. Did you see the last line of this paragraph? But remember, you cannot possibly succeed until you start, nor can you succeed unless you serve. Can you feel the power of this one paragraph? I mean, if you are skeptical about starting a business, or if you have doubts about your own entrepreneurial skills, then this one paragraph is not only inspiring and motivating, but you can leave all the doubts to rest and start a business immediately. No wonder Warren Buffett recommended this book. And if you want to print this paragraph and keep it in front of you to read it when you need inspiration, then I have created a PDF for you in the download link in the description. Also, I link a lot of resources in the description for starting a business. So, do check the description for all the resources on today's topic. Coming back to our paragraph, you can see that you do not need to wait for any perfect condition if you want to start a business. You just need to find the people you can serve, and that will help you in finding the right business idea to start your business. And when you start a business, you might face disappointments. These are a part and parcel of every business, but you have to develop the courage to face them. Moreover, if you cultivate the courtesy and consideration for others, as well as if you are ready to work hard, then you can succeed in your business. But you cannot succeed until you start and unless you learn how to serve. So, what do you think? Is it that easy? If you find someone to serve, then you can start your business? Think about this for a moment. If you find someone to serve, then you can start your business. Do you have someone you can serve today? If you find someone to serve, then you can start your business. Well, if you ask me, I'm going to say that it is that easy. It is that easy to start a business. If you find someone to serve, then you can start your business today. Imprint this in your mind as we move to our next segment, where we are going to further explore this idea of starting a business. This segment is called Business Insights, and in this segment, we are going to see all the insights related to starting a business. From this segment, you may get some answers to some of the questions you have in your mind about starting a business. And if you have more questions than the ones we cover here, then you can always ask in the comments. I read every comment. So, starting with business insights, do you know how many people want to become an entrepreneur? According to a recent Nielsen study, 54% of people claim that they have an aspiration to start a business. In August 2016, entrepreneurs published an article in which they predicted that 500,000 people, that is around 500,000 people, become entrepreneurs every month in the United States of America alone. And these numbers were steadily growing for about 2 years according to their study. If we look at India, entrepreneurial ambition among the workforce is the highest in India. 56% of respondents in a survey indicated that they are considering leaving their current jobs to start their own business. Can you believe it? It's not just you, your friends, your family, your siblings. Lot of people are thinking about a business. And according to Randstad Work Monitor survey, 83% of Indian workforce would like to be an entrepreneur. This is higher than the global average of 53%. This statistics is mind blowing. If so many people want to become an entrepreneur and start a business, what is stopping them? What is the challenge people are facing? Why are they not starting a business? Why are they not taking initiative to become an entrepreneur? You can find the answer to this question in entrepreneurs' doomsday prediction statistics. I call it the entrepreneur's doomsday prediction statistics because it says that unfortunately many of the future entrepreneurs will fail. Yes, that is what the statistics say about entrepreneurs. What are the failure numbers? According to one global survey, it is an estimate that over 80% of new businesses fail in the first 5 years, and of the remaining 96% fail within the first 10 years. Can you imagine? Let us understand these statistics a little bit. Just imagine 1000 businesses start today. Out of that, 800 will fail in the first 5 years. So after 5 years, only 200 businesses will be left. Out of that, 192 will fail in the first 10 years. How many businesses are left? Only 8. Only 8 businesses survived beyond 10 years. That is why I call these numbers as entrepreneurs' doomsday prediction, because in 10 years, only 8 out of 1000 businesses will survive. That is a survival rate of less than 1%, only about 0.8%. These statistics or the doomsday prediction instills a lot of fear into the hearts and minds of the bravest of the brave people when it comes to starting a business. Fear of failure in business is the number one challenge people face when they are thinking of starting a business or becoming an entrepreneur. So, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, do you have the fear of failure? Let me know in the comments. What do you do about this fear? How do you overcome this fear of failure? How do you find courage to start a business? Well, to our rescue is the editor in chief of Entrepreneurs Magazine, Mr. Jason Pfeiffer. He's asked this question a lot of times, and the question goes something like this: Jason, 9 out of 10 businesses will fail eventually. What do you say to people who don't want to be one of the failures? And his reply is very interesting. Listen carefully to what is his reply. And his reply is that the statistics about failure in business is misleading. It shouldn't scare you. In fact, it should encourage you. He adds that 9 out of 10 businesses do not fail. About a half survive past 4 years, and a third of the ones that close were successful at the time of close. He further adds that it's impossible to say that a closed business is by its very nature a failure. A closed business could be a successful business, but one that came to its natural end. Did you see what Jason Pfeiffer said about closed businesses? That even if a lot of businesses close down, it does not mean businesses had failed. This is a very important business insight, and I want you to remember this because it will help you to respond to people who believe you cannot start a business. Continuing further with this insight, you know that according to one study conducted by Small Business Administration, they mentioned in their report, it appears that many owners may have executed a planned exit strategy, closed a business without excess debt, sold a viable business, or retired from a workforce. So, if you don't care about the longevity of your business, you will be successful when you seize an opportunity and make something happen for yourself. You go and build something with your imagination and create something you can be proud of. Then, even if you fail, you will learn from the experience and go seek another opportunity to seize. So, according to Jason Pfeiffer, the editor in chief of Entrepreneurs Magazine, he says that you are not a failure regardless of what happens. By simply taking the leap into entrepreneurship, you are seeking to take control of your life. You will stumble along the way, it is inevitable. Entrepreneurship is not a smooth ride. You will need to be nimble, humble, and willing to ask very uncomfortable questions. You will need to sacrifice, you will need to make hard decisions and say no more often than you say yes. From these words of Jason Feifer, do you see what it will take to start your own business? Did you notice that the author Mr. F.C. Minaker of 1000 Ways to Make $1,000, as well as Mr. Jason Feifer, the editor in chief of Entrepreneur magazine, share the same ideas? 1. To start a business, you need to start in spite of what others say or what the conditions are. And both of them believe that you will need courage to build a successful business. But the most important quality you need is being humble or courteous towards others. Because you need to serve, and when you learn how to serve, you will have a business of your own. You will become an entrepreneur. So, the most important business insight about starting a business is this: even if starting a business is challenging and you may face a lot of hurdles, when you decide to start your business, you will need to embrace systems and processes, even if you have always thought of yourself as a freewheeling person. You will need to make important financial decisions like buying an existing business or launching a new one, paying for real estate, or starting from home, opening a business office, or doing your business online. You may need to hire employees and become a good manager and a leader. You will need to learn marketing and selling and embrace customer service. All this is not easy when you are starting a business, but nothing great is easy. If you are willing to do all this, to truly put in the work, embrace the emotional challenges, and make decisions that are best for the long term health of your business, then I promise you, by some measure, you will succeed. You will become the entrepreneur that you want to become. And for some unforeseen reason, if your business eventually crashes and burns, well, then take heart, it can happen to the best of us. It just means that you are one more step closer to lasting success. Well, I hope that from these business insights, you are ready to start a business irrespective of your circumstances. You are ready to take leap of faith and build a business that you will be proud of in the coming years of your life. Having said that, let us now move to the next segment, business tools. In this segment, we are going to look at the tools that are related to starting a business. There are two important tools that any entrepreneur will need for starting a business. The best part is every person has these two tools, but an entrepreneur will have to sharpen these tools adequately so that they can use it for starting a business and then running their business for a long time. What are these two tools that you can have that can help you become an entrepreneur? Let us talk about the first tool. Where do you think every business idea takes shape? In the mind of an entrepreneur. So, the first business tool is your own mind. If you really want to start a business, then you will have to hone the genius of your mind. The seed of every business idea was planted in the mind of an entrepreneur. That seed started growing with the thoughts of the entrepreneur around that business idea, again in the mind. Every entrepreneur used his mind to think about a business from an idea that formed in his own mind. So, the mind is the first and the most important tool an entrepreneur has to start a business. If you study any successful entrepreneur, you will see that they have a unique way of thinking and using their minds. So, the first step towards starting a business is to understand your mind and learn how you can use the genius of your mind to start your own business. Please see that the IQ, intelligence, memory has nothing to do with starting a successful business. It does not matter how smart you are perceived by the world. What matters most is how do you use your mind that will determine whether you can become an entrepreneur or not. Now, let us say you have learned effectively to use the first business tool, your mind. You came up with a brilliant idea, an idea that you think can become a business. Then, what is the second tool that will help you? The second tool is your body. Yes, I'm not joking here. Someone said very wisely that business is 1% ideation and 99% execution. So your mind is helping you with the 1%. The rest of the 99% execution will happen because of your body. You will have to be able to use your body effectively so that you can start your business. For you may have to work long hours in your business. You will have to have conversation with people. You may have to travel. You may even have to do some laborious work. For all the execution, you need your body to support you. And a person with the right frame of mind and a body that can support in working hard will have full support of mind and body to become an entrepreneur. These two tools look very basic, but they are the most important tools when starting your business. So you think about how you are going to hone your mind and your body so that it can help you in starting a business and overcoming all the hurdles that come in the way of your business. Moving on to the final segment, business tactics. What is the business tactics we can use to start a business? What is the one thing you can do today to start your journey and become an entrepreneur? To start your business, you need to answer the following questions. The first question is, who is the person you can serve? Think about this. This will depend on what interests you have, what are the skills you have. But the most important thing is to find out who is the person you can serve. Once you are able to find the person you can serve, ask yourself, what is the exact problem you are going to solve? Remember that every business exists to solve some problem. So, to be able to start a business, you will have to decide what problems of business you'll be able to solve. Defining the problems first, understanding them clearly, will help you think of a solution. It will also help you in finding what business you want to start. The final question is, how will you reach the person you want to serve? You found the person you can serve, you decided the problem you can solve. Now you have to decide how you are going to reach this person. If you can answer these three questions correctly, then you will clearly see a business you can start. The business tactics here is very simple. Take some time and think about these three questions and start answering them as vividly as possible. Write the answers, read them, reframe them, rewrite them. Give enough time that you are able to clearly see the person you can serve and the business you can start. Please see, when you do this thinking part slowly, you will start getting more and more clarity towards your business. More clarity will also improve your confidence. That is how you will be able to start a business successfully. Hey, if you are still watching this video, then I believe you have the desire to become an entrepreneur and you are ready to take the initiative required to start a business. This is the first part of the multi-part series, Being an Entrepreneur. Every week, we will pick one topic related to entrepreneurship and talk about the business ideas, business insights, business tools, and business tactics related to that idea. Before we end our session, like this video so that this video can reach more and more entrepreneurs like you. I need your help to build this community of entrepreneurs. You can help me by liking this video and sharing this video with your friends. So smash the like button if you have not done it so far and share this video with your friends to grow our community as fast as possible. Also, if you are here for the first time, then subscribe to this channel, because when you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon, you will get the latest updates as soon as they are released. So subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for watching this entire video. I hope that you are able to use every idea, insight, tools and tactics that is discussed in this video. Stay focused, stay rich. On the next page, you can watch my other videos of this series exclusively made for you.